So in terms of being treated differently as a younger sibling, I guess there are times when maybe I'm treated like the baby in the family. So for example, yesterday, my mom went out to dinner with me and we were ordering and she's like, oh, for my little baby, we're gonna do this, or like, it's expensive when I take my baby out. And I was just like,
As a younger
Mom,
sibling in my family, I was definitely treated a little bit differently. I think I definitely had an easier experience. My sister has told me that the things my parents did with her were definitely a little bit different than how they were handled with me, and I think that's probably for the better in terms of my experience.
It's very much, they will say, oh, well, your sister did it this way and that worked out for her, so maybe you should try that. And so kind of trying to go that other way to separate yourself between the two siblings is kind of a difficult thing.
What happened is that because they were like a lot better at sports than me, it definitely pushed me more into things like debate or moot court. And so I definitely stopped sports a lot earlier because I wasn't anywhere near as good at them as my siblings, and so I didn't really see the purpose in like trying if I wasn't as good. So I guess like in that way it affected me, but for the most part my siblings and I are like pretty different. At least my older sister was a lot closer to me in age, and so she was kind of the sporty social one and I was not that, and so I guess maybe that pushed me more into being more like academic.
When I was very little, my parents signed me up to play tennis because that's what my older sister was doing, and constantly throughout my childhood I was always compared to what my older sister did in terms of tennis or accomplishments. And so in high school I wanted to branch out and try something new to stand out, so I signed up for golf junior year, and now I played for Poly my senior year.
Some of the disadvantages, I think, of being the oldest one is that, like, especially for me, since my parents are divorced, like, I had to step up and be, like, super mature and, like, be kind of like in a way, like a mother figure for my sister. And so, like, I had to make sure she was, like, fed, went to sleep on time, did her homework, just, like, be very mature, like, I mean, obviously, I'm becoming a more mature person, but, like, having just, like, since I'm the oldest one, like, having that, like, responsibility put on me.
Say that a disadvantage of being older is kind of feeling like a guinea pig constantly, because I guess that because your parents haven't gone through things like the college process or going through like junior year, they kind of are, I don't know, it just feels as if like they're unexperienced in how to guide you when you're older, but then when you're younger, you know, they've gone through.
Older sibling means I have a lot more responsibilities than my younger brother. I do sometimes have to act as like the parent when my own parents are not around. Like I have to yell at him when he does bad things and help him with his homework. But I don't mind that. That's just what being an older sister.
Okay, so one of the disadvantages of being the younger sibling, I would say, is kind of living in the shadow of your older sibling. If your older sibling's like super accomplished, and then kind of just having your parents have those same expectations for you and then maybe not living up to them. And then an advantage would be, I think that I'm treated maybe like less harsh than my sister was treated, so that's nice.